As more reports flow in, there is more and more negativity and rumors floating around the Bears' abysmal start and Coach Dose's future. Here are some quotes from some local fans.
Dose just wasn't the guy for the job.
I mean, honestly, Coach Dose just really has to go. He's clearly not ready for the spotlight.
Dose has clearly lost control of the team. I don't know what they were thinking bringing in the new guy. Last year's coach was awesome.
The reports coming in are that Coach Dose may already be on his way out of Bridgewater. Bears fans, we are back. It's me, Coach Dose. The reports you're seeing on the news are true. The fans don't have my back, and it's understandable. The product that we have been putting on the field these last few weeks have been disgusting and unacceptable, especially that blowout loss against UMass Dartmouth and that blowout loss against Middle Tennessee. I was expecting better as well. Now, not only do the fans not have my back, but athletics are very upset with me as well. I understand that being good Division III school, you're hoping a little bit better product on the field. And they even said they're not upset about only having one win. They're upset after the blowout, after blowout, after blowout. We're sitting at 1-4 with a pure luck victory and 4 absolutely no-shows on the field from us. They just want a more competitive product out of our team, and that's understandable. But please, I'm asking you, be patient with me, and I will be patient with you. In a few years' time, the Bears will be a dominant force in the Division I level. Now, we're heading on the road this week. We're heading out west of Massachusetts to UMASS Amherst, the Minutemen. McGurk Stadium, one of the worst stadiums in college sports. Now, this is a much better school than UMass Dartmouth, but I have confidence that my Bears can put out a good product this week on the field. They've had a great week of practice. They've had a ferocious week of practice, and it's been hard-hitting and intense. This Minutemen team don't know what Bears are coming to them. It's a hungry Bears team. It's a hungry Bears team that wants to eat the Minutemen. We don't like the color maroon. We like the color red. As you can see, I'm dressed up because it's a business trip. We're 1-0 when we dress up and swag out a little bit, so that's what's happening today. I promise you, fellas, watch this game, and some good things will happen. Till then, bear up. As we're getting ready to start this game here, you can see the Minutemen are making the way onto the field, repping Massachusetts on their back. No. We're Massachusetts, not y'all. I don't care what your name is. We're the school that people are going to have to fear in this state. I don't care watching you run out onto the field. Y'all are trash. I don't care what your 5-1 record is. Y'all are frauds. As you can see, we're debuting yet another combination. White jersey, gray pants. You know, it's nothing flashy, but business trip. Business casual. We're here for a victory. We're yet to win in our standard home and aways, so we figure we might as well switch it up. You know, last time we won in an alternate uniform, so we're hoping we walk out in another win in alternate uniforms. The opening kickoff here, it is going to Tyson. I'm thinking this might be Tyson's only return to the game. He is starting to get worn down. He is our workhorse. He's touching the ball almost every single play. It's starting to show. He's starting to slow down a little bit. Tyson still working on fixing that turnover bug, but I think we have to be confident in him. We don't have another option, and I'm thinking that he's going to be able to turn it around soon. Strickland's actually getting the opening carry on the play, and he's going to pick up just a yard. I'll take it on the first play of the game. We're finding ourselves right now. Coming out throwing. We're going to go for McLawler on the wheel if it's there. And we try to get the post out. It looks like he had a step. Unfortunately, he is cracked before the ball can get out. That's an unfortunate situation. Hate to see it. Peaks definitely earned himself a spot on the field after his performance last week. I don't think I want to see Scooter Page on the field for a while, honestly. Still can't get the ball out here. I mean, we're just under duress immediately. It's the first drive of the game, boys. Come on. Have some pride. Come on, O-line. Save your QB. Quick 3-and-out to start the game. We're hoping that we can just pin them or at least make a tackle here. And we stopped them at the 44-yard line. Our defense has some questions to answer. Can they? I guess we'll see. Their athletes may be bigger than ours, but ours have more heart and more determination, and they do not give up. I'm hoping we can hit them hard often and early to slow them down immediately. Quickly, we're getting a TFL, so it looks like the defense is flying around to start the game. Let's hope they can keep this early early momentum. Obviously, we do have a lot of time, but we're going to see what we got going here. Van Claiborne looks like he's ready to take someone's face off. It's a pass play. They're going to hit the corner, and they have a lot of space to run. And the receiver just makes us look stupid, and he's down at the 1. So there goes all of that momentum that I thought we had. They're already being embarrassed. The defense really needs to wake up. Before you know it, people are going to be losing their jobs. Running the play action, it's actually picked off. What a play. We're going for the return. Solomon has space, and he's off to the races. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. You're too slow, buddy. You're too slow. What a start to the game. Immediately. Long pick 6. 101 yards. Nico Solomon. What a play. 7-0 Bears. Let's go. Huge. The defense did come to play. They proved me wrong. The kicker just sneaks it in there on the extra point. But, man, I'm so hyped up I don't even care. Let's go, Bears! Play with pride, fellas. Let's keep it going. What a play! We're going to see if we can get a... Nope. Looks like they're actually just going to match our momentum immediately and get a return on the play. I'm going to take a fault for that. I picked the wrong kickoff. You know, they just... I guess out-schemed our special teams in that one. So immediately we lost all momentum that we gained, giving up the kick return on the play. I think I let my emotions get the best of me, and I kind of forgot what was going on, but that's all right. I think our offense will turn it around this drive. Let's see what Olsen's got for us. Tyson is back out on the return, you know. He didn't get much action last drive, so we're going to see if he can match their return. Unfortunately, obviously can't get a touchdown. That was probably expecting a little too much, but let's see. Early, we're going to hit him on this screen. Bread and butter, baby. Can't switch up from that. They read the screen to make an incredible play for a loss of 3. Great play by Gerald Johnson from Maryland. Honestly. Can't be upset about that. Again, like I said, screens are our bread and butter, so we're going to see what we got. We're going to see what we got. We're able to just get the screen out. Olsen's got to work on that timing, but we are able to pick up 9 in the play. Huge play. Huge play to avoid the sack. Now we got to throw since we're on 3rd and medium, so we're hoping that Peaks can get open. It looks like he has a step. Unfortunately, he's absolutely deleted by number 2. I wish I could get his number or his name. Unfortunately, we did not. Punting again. Our offense is looking like they're feeling a little slow today. The rain might be playing an effect on that. At least we didn't give up a punt return touchdown. We got to find the positives. We got to find the positives. I'm looking to stay positive today if we're going to get a win. If I start getting negative, that's when we start playing bad. Running the ball. They're actually going to go with the option, and we lay the smackdown on their QB. Unfortunately, he is able to hold on to the ball. That's a name I'm not even going to make an attempt at. It might get me in some trouble. So we're just going to go with number 3. I like that idea. Biting on the play action on this play. Man, Freeman just doesn't have the IQ to read the play action. And unfortunately, instead of trying to go for the sack, he decided to try and play coverage and make up for the ground they gave up. That's not going to help us out, bud. If you're going to commit, commit. Incredible job shooting the gap by Bubba Van Claiborne on that play, getting for a loss of 3. I mean, that was incredible. We're going to see if we can get their QB feeling a little stupid, disguise our coverage, come out and show cover 2. They're actually going to run the screen. Impressive tackle by, I think that's Claiborne again. I think that was Claiborne again. So he looks like he's ready to fly around this game. We're going to play the pass, even though it's 3rd and medium. They could run if they wanted to. And we're actually going to cover it up. Their QB makes an impressive move, but again is rocked. I want to say his first name is Tyson, so we'll roll with Tyson. I think that's a fair assumption. We'll just go with Tyson. Tyson makes a run on that play. Tyson number 3. QB number 3 for all my NCAA 14 fans, which obviously I would assume are most of you. Impressive tackle on the play to stop him at a gain of 2. We're hoping that we can hold them to 3 here and that our offense is able to wake up a little bit. Because right now it's not going too well for our offense. They haven't really moved the ball here early. The running back has a ton of space, and he's able to get down at the 1. But we remember what happened last time there at the 1, don't we? I do. Pick 6. Looks like they're coming out ready to pass, but I'm not going to play the pass just in case they run here, because that's what they're doing. And our defensive line just got buried into the ground, and we are down 14-7. I'm not too worried just yet. It's still early in the game, you know, still finding our footing. Their offense just found some confidence that they lost after that pick 6. So we're hoping that we can match that confidence and move the ball this play, because we haven't really been able to do it yet. Their D-line's been all over us. Their defense has been flying around. And Tyson is still returning, even though I really would prefer him not to. He's arguing with the coaches. He's refusing to be taken off the return team. And you know what? I like the fire from the kid, because he knows that he's our best option in most case scenarios. Passing here on first down. Hopefully we can catch him sleeping. Olsen drops back. Hits Peaks. The kid. Gotta love the kid. Makes the easy play. Picks up some yards. Now we're going to run a little walk glance. Kind of looks like man coverage. We're going to see what we can do here. We're just going to hand it off, and Tyson is 8 up in the backfield immediately. The offensive line, man, they don't offensive line very well. We got to hope that they can train really hard for next season, because right now it's looking like none of them want a spot. Safety's able to recover after making another play, and we're at another 3 and out. It's not looking pretty here early, fellas. Our offense is just dead. Our offense is dead to start this game. They have absolutely no swag going right now. Rip his face off. Since blitzing their quarterback seemed to work last time, we're going to see what we can do this time. And unfortunately, our secondary gets toasted, misses a tackle, and now they're going to go in and go up 21-7. Come on! You can't make it up. We start off so hot, and they have one good drive, and immediately we forget how to play football. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got to wake up a little bit, fellas. What are we doing here? God, 21 points in the first quarter to Amherst? To Amherst. Play with some pride, boys. Tyson just, I mean, I don't know what's going on with him. Normally he's pretty understandable that at some point he has to come out and get a break, because I just really can't have him getting hurt. If he gets hurt, then we really have no hope. Going back to our bread and butter, he's going to get out in space on the screen, hit a spin move to make the defender go into our lineman. He's able to pick up 6. Seems like defenses are starting to learn that screens are our favorite play, which that's understandable. Foreman with the huge play to pick up the first down, and boys, that is our first down of the day. That was a tongue twister. That was unreal. We are definitely off to a slow start offensively. Strickland tries to find some space. Unfortunately, our tight end decides to play patty cake with the defender instead of actually trying to block him. I mean, we're not going to get anything if that's what you call blocking, my friend. You know that's going to get you benched. Trying a different variation of our screens. Hopefully it can work out. Williamson has some space. Unfortunately, he's unathletic and then fumbles. I'm willing to bet that he was probably down on that play. I'm going to be absolutely pissed if he wasn't. But I'm going to challenge a play here early, because that would be huge if it's a fumble. And if that is a fumble, I got to say, you can almost call it game early. But he looks like he's down according to the replay. Let's see if the knee goes down. Yeah, no, he's down. Give us our challenge back. Give us the ball back. Horrible call by the referees. Bunch of blind idiots. Jeez. These refs are idiots. Absolute morons. Now, we are on a 3rd and long here, so we very much have to air the ball out. Let's hope our receivers can get open. And Olsen just blows. He just blows. I mean, he was open, but Olsen just sucks. This is getting a little ridiculous at this point. I mean, it's like we're trying to lose games, fellas. What are we doing here? It's absolutely embarrassing. Tight end was scared, so he went down immediately. Didn't want to get hit. Weak. So our defense is putting up more points than our offense so far. A whopping 1 touchdown. Apparently their running back is Barry Sanders, and a mixture of Barry Sanders and Derrick Henry. He's not only shedding off defenders with his running abilities, he's actually throwing people to the ground. It's unreal. We got LSU Leonard Fournette and Barry Sanders and one human being here. Not that time, though. I guess the game decided to be real that time. Thanks, College Football 25. Thanks. Since their QB can move around a little bit, we're going to throw a contain on him. And we just miss him in the hole. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, my God. Looking like a Pop Warner team again. 28 in the first quarter, dog. Oh, my goodness. Athletics, you get upset at me. Look at what our players are doing. You moved us up. This was your decision. You set me up for failure, and now you're making me the scapegoat. This is ridiculous. Unreal. 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 Back to our bread and butter. Hopefully we can get some yards. We luckily get the screen out there. Tyson's in some space. He hits a sick spin move, and it looks like he's going to be off to the races. 2 can't catch him. He's too slow. Unfortunately, we're down so big, I don't really want to celebrate running into the end zone, but I'll take a Heisman pose as a celebration. I'm fine with that. Good play, Tyson. Way to score and get us back into this game. Best player in the field at all times, Keontae Tyson. Gotta love the kid. Absolute workhorse. I know he's hurting. He's been carrying the load all season. He's in pain. He's a hard worker. I'm going to have to talk to him after the game because I actually saw him in the facilities the other night around 3 in the morning. I got the alert on my phone and I had to go check. Now, I did see him in there, but I didn't want to bother him. It looked like he was working pretty hard. But, you know, once I know, you guys will know what's going on with the kid. I promise you. At the end of the first, 28-14, you know, our defenses are one of our touchdowns, and they matched it immediately with a kickoff return for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make that one up. You really can't. We're hoping that we are able to wake up a little bit here in the second quarter, and that we were just tired. That's outrageous that wasn't an illegal person downfield, and he's just going to go untouched. Huge hit by... Couldn't even get the name on that because they decided to go hurry up. A huge hit by our safety on that play to luckily stop them from scoring. This is horrendous. Nope, play action, but we get the immediate sack. 2nd and 17. Hell of a play by 91. Hell of a play. Way to work, kid. Way to make their quarterback feel you. Jarian Love, the senior from South Carolina. Absolute menace to society. Happy to have him here on the squad. Definitely playing pass here in 2nd and 17, but it's actually not going to be a pass. It's going to be a run, but it's going to be a short gain of 4 on the play. Can't get upset about that. Good play defense. Now we know that we can play pass here on 3rd and forever. I'm hoping that our defense is able to play pass, though. QB on the scramble. He's brought down before he can do anything for another sack and a loss of 2. Now, y'all know the rumors. College kickers miss. This is a decently long kick, and I can't imagine that Amherst has a very good kicker. I hope I'm right. But, I mean, weird angle from about the 30. Let's see what we got. Number 98 looks like an accounting major. And he missed wide. Oh, buddy, you ain't making the league after that. You kidding me? Any hype that you may have had is immediately gone, bro. Stick to accounting, my friend. Thank you for the free momentum. Now, we can't switch up after last game, so guess what's coming? Or after last drive, so guess what's coming? Yet another screen to Keontae Tyson. Out in space. Tyson's making a cut across the field. Number 55 does absolutely nothing on that play, and avoids any type of gain that we could have had. But we are going to continue to give Tyson the ball, our most dynamic playmaker. Making an incredible cut, reading the cut block from 65. Good job being an offensive lineman on that play. It's rare that you guys do it, so I got to give you props when it's there. Going to Tyson again, this time on a run to the outside, but no one blocks number 10. What are you doing? Biting on the play action on this play, and they're just going to be wide open over the middle. Number 4 is absolutely deleting us early in the game. So is Tyson, QB number 3. Over 200 yards here in the first half. It's not going very well. Hell of a tackle. Way to shoot the gap, Freeman. Way to shoot the gap. Tackle for a loss. We have him on 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line here. Another run. Freeman makes another tackle, able to bring them down at the 1. I'm thinking that we come out in goal line. I know they aren't exactly coming out in a goal line set, but I'm taking the risk here. I'm really hoping they aren't throwing. They aren't throwing, but apparently sending more than they have on the offensive line doesn't do anything, and they are able to walk in untouched. How does that even make sense, dog? Come on. Horrendous. We're literally playing against accountants. Now, I understand most of my team, probably all of my team are accountants, except for maybe Freeman. But, like, really? Actually, Bridgewater is an education school. Odds are most of these people are future teachers or future police officers. Buford on the return here, he was able to find space, but he is then quickly wrapped up at the 22 and then hit very, very hard. Now, let's see if our offense has officially found its footing, because they haven't at first here to start the game. Good blocking by our receivers. Foreman has a ton of space to run down the field, and he's brought down at the 47-yard line after the big gain. There you go. Love to see that. Love to see that. A little duo concept. Handing it off to Tyson, the playmaker. Has a huge hole. Able to get out to the outside. Tries to make a man miss. Unfortunately, is unable to. Gets a nice gain of 9. Looks like Peaks is going to have a lot of space on this bubble. You know, he didn't get a ton of yards, but I'll take the first. And we're just going to go with another screen here. A little different of a screen than we're used to running. This is a cross screen, something we don't really run often here. We're going to get it out to Tyson. He's able to break the tackle and keep his feet and get the first down on the play. Early in this game, he's already up over 100 yards receiving. Clearly, he's our best receiver. I mean, who knows? We might have to move his position to out wide because none of our receivers get open, and he's able to get yards anytime he touches the ball. Strickland with a solid run here and is able to get the first down, it looks like. I'll take the spot. I'll take it. Now we're going to go jailbreak screen again. I wasn't too thrilled with how it went last time, but hopefully with Peaks handing. How do you not catch that? He didn't even, like, affect your ability to catch the ball on that play. What the hell happened, man? Jeez. Serious? Let's see if Williamson can do it. It looks like the corner is actually going to get covered up, and that's just absolutely the worst throw I've ever seen, man. The heck? What are we doing? Gosh. Olsen looks to scramble. He's wrapped up trying to go up the middle. Kicker's able to knock it right down the middle, and we got 17 here. Horrible throw there on 2nd down from Olsen, putting us in a really crappy situation, unfortunately. I got to talk to him. I'm thinking that the rain may have made the ball just slip out, but that was pretty horrendous. That was pretty horrendous. I would love to run man, but I mean, I know that it's just we're going to get burned every time on it, so I have to settle for zone. And it always ends up putting us in crappy situations when they run RPOs because our team just doesn't play it. They don't recognize the RPO. And then they always get huge gains off of it. It's just, there's only so much I can do here with the talent we have on the field. And it's unfortunate. Oh, I thought they fumbled because of the 2-minute warning. Man, we are going to risk man here, run a blitz on third and short. I like our odds. We're actually going to show them we're blitzing. And they're actually able to turn the blitz into a touchdown. You cannot make it up. I'm just consistently disappointed. I understand why the Athletics Commission is upset, but I feel like they're upset at the wrong person. Should be upset at whoever voted to get us into D1, because this is horrendous. I mean, jeez. 42-17 in the first half. What are we doing here? Tyson thought he had space on the return. Instead, he gets brought down, and we don't have anything. Brought down to the 23. It's whatever. Let's see what our offense has here. He makes the catch. Unfortunately, he gets his head taken off on that play, and instead we get an incomplete. I mean, this is unreal, bro. Horrible throw. He's wide open. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, Olsen. Like, he's literally wide open. He's wider open than the people you see on the orange and black site. If you know what I mean. You know, this early in the game, I'd love to say we got nothing to lose. But we are just going to punt it. Hopefully we can pin them deep. And they bail us out and get a roughing the kicker call, luckily. You know, there's not much, but there's still a little bit. So let's see what we can do. I mean, it's in his hands. No one drops that ball. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a catch like 85% of the time, bro. Dude, Olsen just sucks. I mean, he can't hit anybody. I mean, this is crazy. Luckily, he's able to hit the guy directly in front of him, but I mean, man, Olsen is just looking horrible today. I don't know if he didn't sleep well. I don't know if he got broken up with. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's looked horrible here early on. He's actually going to scramble here, pick up 9 on the play. No reason to force a ball into coverage, especially with how he's looking today. Hits it to Tyson underneath. Tyson just goes out of bounds and avoids a hit. 50 seconds here. Let's see if we can get a touchdown here. It's not looking too pretty already here in the first half, but let's see what we got. Horrendous throw once again from Olsen. Got to go with the bread and butter here. Screen. Screen to Tyson. The only play that really ever works for us. We are able to get it out to him. It looks like he has a ton of space. He actually brings it back inside, and he just picks up the first. We're going to go turbo here. Not really liking our play options, so might end up calling a timeout. Let's see. We're going to run the play. We're going to scramble. Olsen beats the DN to the edge. He picks up some big yards, and he's hit out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Let's see if we can score here. Again, just horrendous play options are giving us. So we're going to go with our own little offense here. Speed option to Strickland, so there really isn't actually much speed. Let's see what we got. Pitches it out to Strickland immediately. Strickland tries to juke his way into the end zone. Unfortunately, he's just not athletic enough. Kind of sucks. We're going to give the option another look here. We're going to flip it the other way. Hopefully with Tyson in the game, we're actually able to make a play. Because that was pretty pitiful, Strickland, my friend. Pitching out to Tyson immediately. He has to get to the edge. He's able to walk into the end zone. I don't know why he's celebrating. We are down so much that it's embarrassing. But with that score, it's still a little bit of we still have some sort of a ball game here. You know? Down 18 going into the half. I think it's doable. You gotta love MAC football. It's all offense, no defense. But in Bridgewater's case, it's no offense or no defense. 15 seconds. We're really hoping that we're able to hold them here. I don't know how confident I'm feeling in it with how we have been playing today. And they're just going to run it. Hopefully they are running it into the half. And that's what it looks like they're doing. They do get ball at half, so we are going to have to get a stop to open the game. They aren't going to run a play, and we're going to go into halftime 42-24. It is an 18-point game, boys. Do we stand a chance? I hope so. Seeing the stats there, we do have our defensive touchdown. 7 of our 24 points came from our defense on the first drive of the game for our defense. You love to see it. Kicking off here to open up the second half. We are going to attempt to kick it to the locker rooms. It doesn't quite make it to the locker rooms, but it does make it to the back of the end zone. Let's see what our defense can do to open up the half. Can they get a stop? One can only dream. I mean, I don't understand how they're not going to be getting an illegal man downfield. Obviously, I understand how the RPOs work. Someone has to go downfield for that to happen. But, I mean, their quarterback's holding on to the ball so long. I'm having a hard time believing that they're actually, like, staying behind the line of scrimmage. Seems like whenever I try to do anything with downfield RPOs, my O-linemen are stupid and go down the field immediately, which is why I stray away from them. Coming out in cover 2. I can't tell what they're looking for here. Looks like it's going to be a run. Freeman's able to wrap him up and stop him before he's able to get the first. Good gang tackle between him and the defensive lineman. We're going to see if we can get them on a zone blitz here. Hopefully we can get a stop. They're going to run. And we stop them short. It's 4th and 1, fellas. Looks like they're punting. Just to be safe, we are going to run punt safe man and just call the fair catch. Or hopefully their punter sucks and puts it in the end zone. And that's what it kind of looks like we're getting. That's what it looks like we're getting. And fellas, that's a touchback. We stopped them to open up the half. I'm honestly surprised, but I cannot be unhappy with that result. Tyson's getting a run early here, and number 60 decides to blow and be useless. He's deciding to be a traffic cone. Hate to see it. And it's out of reach, dude. Come on, Olsen. You got to help me out here a little bit, bro. I can't run an offense if you can't hit a pass 2 yards in front of you, dog. Stop sucking. I don't ask for much. I ask for you to not turn the ball over and not suck. You can't even hit the screen. Oh, my God. You suck, man. I can't even bench you because you don't have a worse option. I mean, you don't have a better option to go in. You just suck, man. Gosh. Yeah, their punt returner is scared. He knew he was going to get his face taken off if he even thought about that one. Hopefully our defense can get another stop since our offense just doesn't want an offense whatsoever. Looking like a run play here with that motion. I'm going to bank on it being a run. And we just run into them. We just run into their offensive linemen trying to fill the hole. They don't even block us. We just run into them. Bubba Van Claiborne was covering some serious ground there on that to try and make the tackle. He can't do everything himself, fellas. And another pick! Let's go, boys! Let's go! Hell of a play. I can't complain. Obviously, a pick 6 would have been ideal, but Terrell Pace with an interception. You'll love to see it. The defense may have given up 42 points, but boys, they at least showed up to start the second half here. Go back to the option, pitch it out to Tyson immediately. He's able to get outside. Unfortunately, UMass swarms to the ball before he can do much. He's able to pick up 2 on the play. We were hoping for a little bit more. Definitely we're hoping for a little bit more. We're hoping we can catch UMass with their pants down here. We're going to run a reverse, see if we can get peeks out in some space. Looks like they were quite ready for the reverse, and we're going to lose huge yards on the play. Man. Just no matter what I do, it's just not working today. No matter what I call, UMass just has seemed ready. I'm starting to think that UMass Dartmouth sold the script. I mean, come on! I can't even get a screen out! I'm starting to crash out here. Crazy. Going for the strip. We were on that play. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get it. The defenses came out here in the second half balling. I'm hoping that they can keep stepping on the pedal. Turnover and a punt. We tackle them forward to 2nd and inches. It looks like we wrapped them up at around 2nd and 3. Unfortunately, our cornerback got little boyed and was then embarrassed by number 7 on that play. Hell of a play by number 1 on that play. Name's slipping me at the moment, but hell of a play by the kid. I don't know why I'm trusting man coverage here, but I'm going to trust it. I'm hoping it's a screen. It's not a screen. It's actually going to be a wide open play. Huge hit from our cornerback on that play. 346 yards. We're just getting absolutely licked offensively. I mean defensively. This is outrageous. Totally outclassed once again. Oh, I thought Freeman was coming down for the pick on that play. He almost had it. He almost had it. You're playing silly, Tyson. You're playing silly, my friend. I wish I could say your last name. I don't want to make an attempt at it, but you're playing silly, buddy. On the option here, we went for the strip. At least we were able to make the tackle immediately. 3rd down, boys. Let's go. Let's go. We're pressing. We're playing in the flats. I don't want to play the pass. It's not what I'm expecting here. Don't tell me that's roughing the passer. I don't think it was. Nope. Illegal man downfield. Your play doesn't count. Loser. Ha. About time you got hit with it, buddy. We were a little bit bailed out there on the play. Now I'm going to play the pass. No! Oh my god, my cornerbacks, my secondary, my team, my defense, everything just sucks! We know they're passing, what are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god. We know they're passing and our secondary still just decides to suck. This is outrageous. It's disgusting. It makes you want to vomit. You know, they've been playing the screen pretty well all game outside of that long touchdown. I'm going to try and shy away from it a little bit, see what I can do. Olsen's actually able to hit the screen on this play, gets Peaks in some space. Peaks is a playmaker. Happy to have him here on this squad. Hell of a walk-on kid. I gotta say, that news story that the guys put out last week about him, that was incredible. Shout out Bridgewater Local News for helping us out on that. We're gonna see if we can hit the corner. McLawler's able to make an incredible catch on that one. I mean, I gambled there for sure. That was a hell of a play by the kid. That was something else. What a catch. That's his one for the game. That's his one athletic play for the game. You know, he does have his catch from earlier, but it's pretty rare that he looks like an athlete. We're going to hope that this little flat route to Lawler can get open on the RPO here. Looks like they're not following. We're going to get it out to him. He has some space. He gets the 1st down and a little bit more. Hey, McLawler, you're looking like a football player today, my friend. Way to be, kid. You showed up today. It's rare that you do. Getting out to Tyson. We're hoping we can get him some space. We actually end up losing a yard. Didn't think we lost a yard. It's on me. That's poor judgment. We're going to see if Strickland can get it open on this corner route. If not, we're going to have to... We're actually just going to play it safe, hit the drag underneath the McLawler. We are only able to pick up 4, but If I have to take 3, I have to take 3. At this point, we just got to take our points and see what we got. Hit Tyson immediately on the play. He tries to make some man miss. And you know what? We're going for it. Nope. We're going turbo. We're going to try and catch their fat D lineman off guard on this play. Yeah, we catch their fat D lineman off guard, and Tyson's able to walk in for a touchdown. Let's go, fellas. Here we go. That was a solid drive. Back down 18. We're hoping that our defense is able to get a stop. They did get stops the first 2 drives of the half. I was very happy with that performance. Unfortunately, our offense wasn't able to capitalize, and they were only able to capitalize after we gave up 7 points. They didn't really help us out there. Let's see what we can do, boys. Looks like it's going to be another RPO. We are able to make a good tackle, but not until they pick up 4. 407 yards and 3 touchdowns is crazy. I don't think this dude's that good. I think he's gotten lucky with some mistakes from our defense. You know, he does have the 2 interceptions. He doesn't make the smartest decisions. We unfortunately aren't able to get there. You know, number 4 is just a better athlete than what we have on the field, so he's able to get to places a little bit quicker than we are. But we are able to make the tackle on the play. Just sucks that it had to be a first down. Only able to pick up 2 on the short throw to the tight end there. I'm hoping that we are able to get them to 3rd down on this play. Looks like they're running the play action, and he's just going to be wide open, dude. And then he completely embarrasses our cornerback. Jesus, he trucked him into another zip code on that one. Gosh. It's crazy that everyone just gets open. And the pick by Freeman! He finally gets his! Let's go, boys! Way to end the quarter! Now, we're going to absolutely... I mean, we have to run a play, obviously. We're going to absolutely try and score before the end of the quarter. I don't care. Getting the screen out to Tyson. He has a bunch of space to the outside. He hits a spin move that goes absolutely nowhere. We're going turbo. I kind of don't want to run the option. I don't really know how I feel about this. Olsen's going to keep it. He has some space. And he dove. I don't know why he dove. I promise I definitely pressed the slide button there. Apparently diving is what he chose on that play, though. But I'll take the big gain. And they picked the screen off. I have no words. I have no words. Just no words at all. We get momentum, and then immediately we do something absolutely stupid to lose it. They're coming out running here. We're able to stop them after a gain of 2. I got to imagine they're not going to be throwing the ball around too much in this 4th quarter. I mean, who knows? If it's anything like Middle Tennessee State, they're going to be throwing the ball until the very end. But it looks like they actually are going to be throwing it here. Yet another pick from our defense. We're going to go for the return, and we probably shouldn't have done that. I was hoping that we were going to pull off another long touchdown return. Fortunately, I was hawked down by their receiver. Not hawked down by their receiver on that play, who apparently has an 107 speed. Jaden Bowie with the interception. I'm starting to think that our guy, this kid Tyson, is extremely underrated. I mean, overrated. I mean, 3 interceptions there. It just seems like the only reason he has the stats that he does is because he has significantly better athletes on the team. I mean, I try to run the draw there, and frickin' our offensive line just doesn't do anything. They have 17 people on the defensive line in this play. So let's see what we got. Tyson tries to find some space. He's able to break some tackles. We were hoping to turn that into a little bit more, but I'll take the gain of 9 on the play. It's unfortunate that couldn't be a first down because of the position we were put in on first. And now we're on 3rd and 4 when it should have been a first, but I'll take it. Olsen plays it smart there and just hits Foreman for the easy first. We're going to have to put some hustle on, though, if we want to have a chance to make this a game. Let's see what we can do here. Olsen hits Strickland and throws it behind him. Dude! What are you doing this game? Yeah, no crap, it's on you, buddy. You suck. Of course, it's always going to be on you. You're terrible. Tyson's able to get some space. He's going to go out of bounds. Stops the clock on 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. This drive is looking promising, but I don't want to get too excited because anytime I get excited, our offense does something stupid. We're going to send Williamson out deep here. Hopefully he can beat his man. It looks like he has a step. We're going to chuck it up to him. Let's go, Williamson. Let's go, Williamson. He scores. Let's go. This is a ball game. Yes. Yes. Great throw, Olsen. You've been terrible all game, but you hit it when it mattered. Way to be. Woo! Huge touchdown drive to start the 4th. Let's go! Strickland comes down to try and absolutely take their return his head off, but he unfortunately misses the tackle and looks like a moron instead. Now again, I imagine they're not going to be airing the ball out too much here, especially after the way last drive ended. And they aren't. They are running the ball, and they have, again, LSU Leonard Fournette in the backfield on this play. On that play specifically. You know, we've kind of contained their run game relatively well all game, but not that one. Looks like they're going to be handing it off again, and we just completely missed the tackle in the hole when their running back doesn't even make a move. We just went the wrong way. We're going to pinch our D-line here, and we're actually going to send our linebackers. They hand it off again. We are unable to make the tackle. Oh my God. It's beyond frustrating. We're put in the position to make the plays, and then we don't make them. Hell of a play by Nico Solomon on that game. He's having a day. He's the long pick 6. We got to get a stop here, boys. We got to score. We got to get the ball back, and we got to score fast if we want to have even a chance. We are able to stop them quite short of the first down. It looks like Dummy goes down with an injury. Dominic Mazzotti. Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that he might be Italian. You know? Luckily, he's injured, though. Luckily, he's injured on that play. Hate to wish pain on another player unless it's a Middle Tennessee player, but luckily he's injured. And their quarterback's going to run here. I mean, I covered them up perfectly, and then our D-line just can get no pressure. No pressure whatsoever. What are we doing? I mean, we got to do something. We're just being embarrassments right now. Jackson Paradise with the carry gets 6 on the play. That's a sweet name, Jackson Paradise. Definitely not an Amherst fan after today. Shooting the gap, we just don't do anything on the option. And the quarterback is Cam Newton, apparently. I gotta take a deep breath to avoid from putting a hole through my monitor. Breaking the 4th wall here. I'm about ready to demolish the monitor. Believe it or not, I am a person sitting in my bedroom playing video games on a computer monitor. Gotta say, I'm heated down on the sidelines here. That was pitiful. Defense can't tackle, and I mean, we're just giving up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. We're going to see if we can score fast here again. We're going to send Williamson deep because he demolished his cornerback last drive. And it looks like he's going to do it again. Makes an amazing catch. What a play to put us down past the 50-yard line. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. We're not doing that. That's ridiculous. Going on another pass here. Looks like Williamson's matched up with their number 1 corner, so we're going to probably avoid that. Foreman's wide open. Unfortunately, Olsen throws it behind him, so he has to adjust his body and can't catch it in stride. But we are able to pick up the first down and put us down at the 18-yard line. Anyone who played Madden from like Madden 14, like Madden 18 understands that line. It was about the only thing that their commentators said in that game. And luckily they fixed that, because that was horrendous. Now we're going to see if Bentley can get open here on the drag wheel. I don't like our chances. Olsen's going to roll out. He just sucks! Woo! Man! We are going to blitz on this play because we have them at the 1. And, I mean, we got nothing to lose at this point. We have to do what we got to do to win if we want. And they're actually able to, Dude, this running back is just unreal, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, you cannot make it up. Man, if our defense could just get a stop, we would at least have a chance. Like, I mean, obviously, our offense came out totally flat to start the game today. So that's not the reason that I mean, points obviously isn't the issue here. You know, 38 points should be enough to win the football game. Our defense needs to start getting stops. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't think that the teams we've lost to are that great. I think our defense just can't defense whatsoever. It's shockingly, embarrassingly terrible. Now, for some reason, I decided to play the pass there like an idiot. I mean, this game's over. I don't even know why I care anymore. We are on to next week. I'm already prepping for next week because this is ridiculous. And their running back is just going to go untouched to the 31-yard line. I mean, I really don't know what I can do. Anytime I think I'm doing something productive, we do nothing instead. Like, we know they're running and we can't even stop the run. I mean, he's going untouched until after 4 yards. What are we doing? 256 rushing yards allowed. Are you kidding me? They have over 600 yards of offense today. And yet another week where our defense just refuses to show up. It's crazy. I mean, I'm happy they were able to force turnovers today, but they just, other than that, did absolutely nothing all day. Looks like UMass is going to let the clock hit 0 here. It looks like they do. I'm happy they handled this game much more classy than Middle Tennessee because I really didn't want to have to go across the field and punch another coach in the face. Now, as you can see, they really, that first quarter is what killed us. We contained them pretty well throughout the rest of the game. I mean, Tyson, last name I definitely can't pronounce, balled out today. You know, I mean, he did have 3 interceptions, including the pick 6 early in the game, but, I mean, none of that matters now. They demolished us. We're going to go through stats quickly because there's not much to look at, and I got to think about my life once again. Just, I mean, almost literally 2 yards away from 700 yards of offense allowed. That's not going to win us games. That's embarrassing. That's what that is. But again, you look at the box score, 28-14, 14-10. You know, 24-42 at half isn't really a good recipe for success going into the second. Everyone likes to say, oh, it's 0-0 now, but I mean, let's be real here. Nope, it was 42-24. And we contained them relatively well in the second half, you know. Obviously, I would have liked those 7s to be 0. All of a sudden, it would have been 42-38, and we would have had a ball game. Player stats, we already know. Our guy Tyson from Bridgeport, Connecticut, lit us up. 6'4", 215 pounds. That's a lot of man. Tyler Olsen, once again, 3 interceptions. This kid's terrible. I don't even know what else I can do at this point. I mean, I gotta find something. I mean, it's getting to the point that I'm about to put, like, Tyson at quarterback and just let him run around. Rushing, Tyson was very much held under wraps today. 12 for 18, that's a tough performance. That's a really tough performance, actually. Receiving, Keontae Tyson, 12 receptions for 171 yards is absolutely ridiculous. I guess that makes up for him being absolutely shut down in the running game. Javion Foreman, 5 for 76. Scott McLawler, 4 for 53. Demetrius Williamson, 3 for 100. CJ Peaks, 3 for 31. But we aren't going to forget about that negative rush you had on the reverse, my friend. Blocking. There was 1 sack allowed on the day from DeMarcus Perkins, our right guard. I guess other than that, our offensive line didn't play too bad. They weren't able to move anybody off the line of scrimmage ever, so we are going to have to think about life when it comes to that. And defense, we didn't really play it. We had 2 sacks and 3 interceptions, but, we gave up, how many points again? 56 points. So safe to say, we didn't play it. I will see you guys in recruiting. Nico Solomon's actually able to get MAC Defensive Player of the Week with his pick 6 that he received last week in his 7 tackles, but that's just a moral victory. We don't care about that. Now, he's actually able to get National Defensive Player of the Week as well. There you go, Solomon. Way to play, kid. Again, we don't do moral victories, but I will take that. I'm very happy with that. Hopefully, it gives our defense some inspiration to stop blowing. Keontae Tyson, Offensive Player of the Week for the MAC with his impressive 18-yard rushing. But he did have 2 rushing touchdowns, but he did have that huge game receiving, and I believe 3 total touchdowns. We actually got an upgrade after last game, and obviously that's just going to get dumped into recruiting. That's where we need the most help. We're going to go with D-line, I think. Our D-line consistently gets blown off the ball, so we're going to see if recruiting D-linemen will help us out. Now, going into recruiting, we actually have lost 2 of our recruits. We lost strong safety Trevor Harvey, who is verbally committed to Bowling Green. So we're going to go ahead and take him off the board. And we've also lost Brady McBath, who is verbally committed to Tulsa. That's probably the worst school in Oklahoma you could have picked, buddy. Have fun in no man's land. You're off the board. Other than that, not many updates. Our lead on Jurgensen is only increasing as we go. He's coming here actually this week against FIU, so hopefully we can impress him enough. Dudley Brown still in first, but again, other than that, not too many changes. We do have some recruiting to do, but I will not make you guys watch that. Oh, and Ahmad Archibald has locked us out, so we can remove him from our board. Now, this week, we are playing FIU at Swenson Field. We are looking to get our 2nd victory of the season. We have lost, I believe, 3 in a row now. It's been a rough couple of weeks for the fellas. But FIU is hopefully a beatable team. They're one of the few poverty schools in the MAC, I believe. I believe I have them in the MAC. They are better than us overall-wise, but I think we can match up well with them. I'm hoping we are able to beat them. And I'm an idiot. They're not in the MAC whatsoever. Not even close. They are in. Let's see what they're in. Conference USA, and they are actually sitting in 2nd place behind Rice University, who is 7-0 and having quite a season. So Florida International comes to town in the next episode. Till then, drive fast, take chances, have a good night. Peace out.